Hey there everyone, Dr. Beth Westy here, and I'm coming to you live to talk about what to expect when you're in the estrogen phase here. Now this is what I call days 1 through 14 of your cycle. This is the phase that estrogen rises to be the highest. And if you are following the nutrition guide that I have in my book, how I talk about how to eat for your hormones in your cycle, that information is in this book, The Female Fat Solution, which is on Amazon. You will know that this is the point where you're going to eat the cooling foods and really dive into the cooling foods there. I also have Female Menopause Solution book, which is on Amazon, and then 12-week challenge as well. That's the journal that goes along with that. But a lot of times women don't realize like how different your body is during this estrogen phase. Also, if you're wondering why my hair looks weird, it's because I was wearing a hat and I took it off as I was packing stuff up tonight. Okay, so estrogen phase, days 1 through 14. Now, this is the first day of your period, but estrogen doesn't start to rise actually until, a few days into it. And you'll notice that change then, right? Like sometimes you're like, what? I don't feel awesome when I'm on my period those first 3 days. Oh, no. Yeah, it starts to rise after those first few days, but I just chunk it apart like that to make it easier to understand. Audrey, perfect timing if you know what I mean. Yes. Hi, Julie. Hi, Julie. So things to expect from yourself and just to be aware of for your system. So I already did a video recently about how to eat for estrogen, the specific foods, that type of a thing. But a lot of women don't understand that your body's going to be doing something totally different. Now, again, while you're having your period, especially if you're having a tough hormonal time, you might notice for those first 3, 4, maybe 5 days, you don't feel awesome, right? Also think about the fact that, your body fluid level for the first, 1, 2, 3 days is going to be changing quite drastically. You literally have more blood volume. You literally have different fluids in your system. So weight can change drastically. When you're actually going to weigh the less that you weigh, I'm not saying this right. Let me start over. You will typically weigh the least amount for your body and everything between days 8 and 10 of your cycle. That is uterus-wise. When you have like the thinnest lining, like no blood stored in there, like days 8, 9, 10, that type of a thing. So if you're gonna weigh yourself and compare yourself to, oh, am I gaining or losing weight? The best days to do that are like day 8, day 9, day 10. Oh yeah. And then compare it to last month. Because if you weigh yourself on day 22 and try and compare it, or day 26 and try and compare it, nope. Totally different body then. Totally different body. So keep that in mind. But other things to expect from this estrogen phase, because it does something totally different than progesterone. It gives you different energies. It responds totally different. There's so many women that I chat with that they say things like, oh my gosh, I feel great for 2 weeks out of the month, and then I feel okay, and then there's 1 week where I just feel terrible. And I'm like, yeah. So feeling great, that's going to be this estrogen phase. You're going to have the most energy. Your energy is naturally increasing. Estrogen just gives you a lot of energy. This can also help with things like your skin is going to look better, might look brighter, clear up some acne, all those great things. Your hair is going to be shinier, less oily. Nails might feel better. Your digestive system is going to be working really well. Your gut is going to be like, just awesome, just cranking things along. You're going to have better sleep. You're going to be able to fall asleep quickly, stay asleep, get some really good deep sleep there. Your metabolism can increase as well. This is a natural time to just boost your metabolism because your energy is up. This is also a phase, this is really, really important for women. If you are looking at increasing strength, if you're looking at preventing osteoporosis, if you're looking at getting your healthiest body, women need to do weight training. Women need to do strength training. Please, please, please do some type of weight-bearing activities. It can be with weights at the gym, but if you're like, I'm terrified of weights at the gym, get a trainer, get a buddy, go to a boot camp with other women. It's totally fine. It's fun. But even if you're just at home, you know, grab something heavy, grab some heavy laundry baskets and lift them, you know, find something heavy, hold on to it and do some squats, do some weight bearing activity, put some extra strain on those muscles. That's going to put extra strain on those bones in your body to make them healthier and stronger. Okay, rant over. But muscle building happens most and easiest during the estrogen phase. That's what estrogen can help your system do. Really build and maintain lean muscle. And the more muscle you have, the more calories you're going to burn throughout the day, the more your body's going to go through things. So this is a really key thing, especially for women as their body starts to shift and change as you get older. It is harder to build and maintain lean muscle. It is harder for your body to do that. It really, really is, because estrogen is really tied to building that muscle. And maintaining and recovery. So if you notice, I did this really tough workout and oh my gosh, I sailed through that recovery. Look at me getting so fit. Yeah. Woo. Cool. You know, just wait a week or two. Yeah. We'll talk about that next time though. Okay. Right now we're talking about the happy things. You're going to build muscle. You're going to, we're going to burn carbs. You're going to burn carbs. Hello, estrogen's my best friend right now. It's carb burning. Yay. Yeah, your body's just cranking along. Oh, also, can help get rid of your brain fog. Yeah, pretty fantastic. This is also a really fun anecdote. If you want to incorporate a new habit, say you're like, I want to go to the gym, or go to the gym more, or start doing yoga at home, and you're wondering if there is a time of the month that you can incorporate this to have it really take hold. Absolutely there is, in this estrogen phase. Yes, your brain, your body is more likely to increase habits and this estrogen phase, and it has to do with your focus, your mental capacity, your creativity, all these things, and habit forming, because there's actually less brain fog and your brain's just working totally different at this point. So super fun stuff when you actually start looking at your systems, right? Like your brain function, your heart function, all this stuff is a lot different during the estrogen phase here. I won't bore you with some of the details of it, but it's really, really cool how your system responds. So knowing that, if you're like, yeah, here we go, we're getting into these winter months and I don't want to become like a hibernating bear. Okay. Really focus on creating a new habit here, and then during the progesterone phase, all you got to do is kind of ride it out, stick with it. Yeah, and you'll notice the benefits of it. So this is what estrogen phase is, some brief things about it. Oh, it's fantastic. Being in estrogen phase is pretty awesome. Next time I'm going to talk about progesterone phase. Yeah. Oh, yes. But again, to eat for estrogen phase, go back and watch that video. If you are, Julie, good question. This is not the red meat phase. This is the cooling phase. This is, chicken, turkey, fish, raw fruits and vegetables, ice waters, cooling seasonings, dill, rosemary, thyme, the leafy green thing, oh my gosh, cilantro, mint. This is where I like to put peppermint in my mocha shake in the morning. Yes. Yeah, so progesterone's the next one. That's the red meat, and we'll talk about that next time. Audrey, perfect. Love it. Yes, Audrey, right? All I could think about today was getting home to have a dance party with my daughter. Day 4 feeling good. Yes, right? Totally different. Oh, it's a totally different feeling. When you're like, yeah, look at me go. Yeah, you're that increase in energy. This is like energy all day long. This is like, I went to work, I did my workout, I went to the grocery store, I'm unloading the groceries, and now I'm looking around for something else to do. Let me organize that closet. Yeah. Yes. Right? When I talk about brain fog and all these things that you don't have, it's just because you've got this other energy and different brain power going. So these are things where I'm like, okay, I just did this with myself. I had to unpack all the winter gear, and I knew that was Spot. Don't you even. So naughty. It was just Spot's birthday, wasn't it, puppy? Yeah, gross. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, I'm not gonna pick it up. It's like the most slobby tennis ball ever. Ugh. It's just dog spit. It's just dog spit, isn't it? It's just dog. Yes, thank you, puppy. Anyway, so I just did this with myself with the winter gear. Got out all the winter gear, and I had the bins just sitting there, and I was like, I'm gonna wait until it's the right week for me, and then I'm gonna go through it. And I go through it so much faster, and it's so much easier mentally. Like, the mental energy it takes to do that is way easier in estrogen phase. And again, it hasn't snowed yet, so we don't need it yet. But to go through all the snow pants and mittens and gloves and hats, and is there a pair for the mittens? Oh, look, this mitten has a hole in it. Can I repair it, or do I need to chuck it? Are these snow pants too small, or do they need to be donated, or can Spotter wear them? Can Spotter wear the snow pants? They put snow pants on them sometimes. They put clothes on them. It's hilarious. Yes. Ugh. Okay. Julie, gotcha. Warm, cool. Yes, right? You get the warming and cooling, right? This is why I talk about it. So estrogen, I'm always going to write it in blue for cooling. Days 1 through 14, always cooling. Progesterone, warming. I'm always going to write that in red, and that's going to be days 15 through 28 about. Yes. Sleeping better and cleaning more. Yes. Yes. And Audrey, you did organize the closet tonight. That's amazing. That's hilarious. We did not plan that, by the way. That's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. You've always got a closet or a drawer or something where you're like, ugh, I gotta go through this. Don't make yourself do it in progesterone phase. That's just mean. That's just mean. Do it in estrogen. Save it for estrogen. And you're like, boom, here we go. Oh my God, he's getting really excited. Okay. I know. Can I? Oh, it's like glistening with, I know you probably can't see it, the ball in his mouth, but it's just like glistening with slobber. Glistening with slobber. If there's a way to bottle it and use it for an industrial lubricant, that would be great. You don't know what that means. No, you're just excited about your tennis ball. I want you to do something with it, but I don't want to give it to you. Story of my life, Spot. Story of my life. Okay, well, I clearly have to go take care of this butt. Right, butt? Go get it. Go fetch it up. I don't know what he's doing. Anyway, so hopefully that clears up some things. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I'll be talking about progesterone next time. And I'm going to put a link here as well. If you are not on the wait list for my next 12-week challenge, I give away a ton of info in the behind the scenes. Again, I do that even more than what I do here on my videos, on my YouTube channel, which is Dr. Beth Westie, or even what I talk about on my podcast, which is the Female Health Solution. I do talk a lot more about that in the 12-week challenge. So feel free to join on the wait list, which I'll put the link in there, and you can get even more info behind the scenes. All right, hope you have a great rest of your night, and I will see you guys later.